Welcome back, investigators, to Singularity Roleplay for our 14th episode of Fragments of Tomorrow's Apocalypse, a dark and gritty noir investigative game with a twist for the city of System. While those of us have, while those of us around the game table have our safety tools in place, it's important for you to know if there's anything here tonight that you might not be comfortable with. If at any point you become uncomfortable or you find the topics discussed to be too much, please take some time, get some air, and hopefully we'll see you back here soon. Tonight's game has the following content that some may find disturbing: cults and manipulation. Before we get into it, we're going to go ahead and go around the table and introduce ourselves because it's been a while. Starting directly beneath me with Neptune.
Hello, my name is Neptune. I use he, his, and its pronouns, and I play Zio, who is your average restaurant worker who happens to be the only one of our previous crew that wasn't disappeared for 2 weeks. So we'll see the aftermath of that.
Next up is Hack.
Oh my god, I'm not used to going this early. Hello, everybody. It's me, Sir Hecla. I'm here. I'm on your screen, and I am back with Anna, who is a librarian, but also a Rift of the Raven. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. We totally didn't almost get. Well, we did kind of get trapped in Wonderland for a bit, but it's fine. Everything's fine. I wanted to be there. Anyway, let's move on.
And that would be Rise next. He is our new player.
Hello, everybody. I'm Rise. Very excited to be here. I've been wanting to play this game for a long freaking time. Pretty sure when this campaign was initially pitched, I wanted to join. I wasn't able to make the time, unfortunately. But here I am. Tonight, I am going to be playing an individual by the name of Simon Darrow. And I suppose you'll find out more about that the same time as everybody else does.
Love it. It's ominous. I'm here for it. Last up, directly above, is Cass.
Hello, it's me, it's Cass, better known as Yoda or Yoda Almighty. I use she, they pronouns. Percy uses he, him, they pronouns. Percy is sad. Yeah. The women in his life keep leaving him. Fine. He's fine.
What's the common denominator?
Genuinely, it's not his fault.
This time. It was like we've been referencing this the whole campaign.
The women leave Percy and Percy leaves the men.
I can't refute that. I can't. I cannot refute that.
Good job, Percy. So before we actually get into the actual game, like I said, it's been a while. We start with a monologue, and tonight's monologue is by Percy.
It's just me. They showed up so fast. I didn't have time to react. One blink and she was gone. Swallowed up by the world again. I lost her before, but she came back. There's no coming back this time. Her past caught up and my sister is gone. I don't even know where they took her. No one will tell me. It's like she never existed. I think I know who took her, even if I don't know where. And they're gonna pay. They're all gonna pay. I'll dismantle this city one brick and one avatar at a time if it means there's a chance I get to see Ash again. The worst thing is, finding her is gonna have to wait. I don't have enough power. I don't have enough influence to pull all those strings. Penny first, Electo's mother second, then whoever it is stalking Zio and Anna. By the time all that's done, we'll be strong. We will be able to find her. I think it's time for a little chaos.
God damn. Last we left off, most of our crew ended up going to Valerian's Curiosities, where they ended up going down a literal rabbit hole of books and time. What felt like maybe an hour for them turned out to be 2 weeks, and as they came back out, they found the world had moved on. Later on, after taking their wares home, Percy had found out that Ash had been arrested. Before I get into where the three of you are, I am actually going to start with Simon. Simon, where are you currently? It's Wednesday, late afternoon, early evening.
I'm in my office.
Okay. Your secretary comes in, says, "Mr. Darrow, I I'm trying to find a way to put this that doesn't sound weird, but you know how you can do that thing you do?"
What is it you need, Cecilia?
She closes the door behind her and snaps her fingers, and you see this little torchlight from her fingertips. This kind of thing.
Right?
I I found something you might be interested in. Down over by the university in the old quarter, there's a group that's talking about these gifts. They're talking about like alchemy and magic as if it's actually a thing. And after doing some research on this is actually really amazing. I went to one of the lectures, and I got this book to read, and she sets the book down on your desk.
Pick it up as, kind of picks it up and his hands are more in view of, you can see that that left hand is all prosthetic. Like cutting edge, bleeding edge, very advanced prosthetic. And he kind of looks at the cover, leaves to a few pages.
The title of the book and the condition of the book is almost new. The title of the book is Alchemy of the Soul.
Interesting. And these people, they think this really works.
The professor is adamant. The man is a true believer. And after I mentioned that I hate to admit it, but I did see you kind of use your gifts, just like you just saw me do mine. After I mentioned it, he got really interested and he wanted me to bring you this book.
Interesting. Well, the world is a very strange place. Who knows? Maybe they're right. If nothing else, it might be amusing.
Okay,
I assume you have the details on when and where their next meeting is.
They're actually doing another talk tonight. Yesterday was kind of a beginner's course. Tonight is actually like a full public thing. And yeah, if you want to come, it's going to be around like 6 or 7.
You know what? I think I will.
Sweet. I'll let them know you're coming. You're looking for Professor Clay. I love it.
Okay.
Of course,
My blue
now
sky is what?
I said, of course, now I actually see the author's name after you've told me.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
very I can understand why you might glaze over it just 'cause it doesn't almost sound or look like a name. It's like Matilda Dakino. It's like Matilda, which is like Matilda. That sounds like almost a Japanese last name. So it's like
Yeah.
Matilda Dakino. It's like it doesn't add up in the brain, but it's a nice name.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, whereas I was like flipping back through and my notes have gotten less coherent the longer we've gone on because I'm usually like frantically writing down
Oh,
stuff.
it's Del Akin. It's De Akin.
De
Oh,
Akino.
Yeah.
mine says Dakino, like fucking Dakin from. Oh my god,
We are back.
we are
Woo!
We are.
Oh, yes.
okay.
We're coming back.
Glad the
Not
hate
how I
crime
spelled
was
it.
resolved.
Can barely hear you. Yeah, I can. But we are back.
We're back.
We're back.
Okay,
Are we? Hold on.
continue the.
Okay, yeah. So just in case it got missed, Simon just got a book and got invited to a fancy meeting.
Mhm.
Mine's just buffering right now.
You were then saying the author.
Yes, Matilda Diakino. All right. I'm actually going to skip over from you, Simon, to let's see. I'm going to go over to Anna.
As Heck just takes a big old bite.
I know. I'm like, I need a
Yeah,
chip. That's me.
I had to do it. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
So what have you been up to? Because you didn't go into Valerian's, correct?
I don't think so.
You were at last session.
Oh, then yeah, you were there.
Yeah, because I had to drag her out because we got the Edgar Allan Poe diary.
Oh, right.
Everyone except me.
Okay, yeah. I was like, I did not remember the name of the store. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Then yes. Okay.
All right. What did you do after leaving the store?
I I feel like it was just like the walk of shame after that, and in the most librarian way possible.
Yeah, after
You
on
know what I mean?
stream, they went back to Percy's place and they looked at a book. But I don't know
Oh
for
my
what
god, that's
time.
right. Yeah, we were actually looking at it, but I don't think I
Right.
was like allowed to look very closely at it.
Not yet.
It's all coming back to me now. I'm like, okay, yeah, no, it's coming back to my brain. However many months ago that was, that feels like forever ago at this point.
It's August.
Yeah, no, but like I guess like from whatever little tidbits of information that Anna can like either get out of Percy or like peer over the shoulder kind of look, like any of that, like just kind of doing like side research. And again, like going back to the public library is the most like walk of shame because we know Fadi knows like what happens. So like he's gonna be like, so you went in there and you almost lost your mind. Like she can hear it. She can hear it in her brain already. Um, so that's been the vibe for the last 2 weeks, probably.
Nice. Well, so no, so the 2 weeks passed while you were in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then after that,
that's why I
yeah.
was saying I was the only one who was disappeared for 2 weeks because you guys were there for an hour when it was 2 weeks for me outside.
Okay. I'm on the
All
same
right.
page now.
Now that you mm, all right, so by going over back to Percy's, you have some time to yourself here. Do you want to look at that book?
I feel like that's just the no-brainer. Yeah. I don't think I can resist that, unfortunately.
To be clear, you're not getting the diary from me. You can have the other one, not the diary.
Okay. If I recall correctly, the book that you got was called La Mort de Arthur, which, if you speak French, which you probably also would know the title of the book just by being a librarian, it's The Death of Arthur.
Yeah.
As you're reading through this book, you start to see, or you realize that this is all about Arthurian legend. It is about the quest for the Holy Grail, the Fisher King. You see that there are some handwritten notes, but you can't tell what the language is. The ink is in this very fine, dark brown color.
Hmm. Is it more like swoopy cursive? Is it more like what's the font? What's the font like?
It's almost like whoever wrote this wrote it in cryptographic font. Like they
Hmm.
were purposefully trying to keep it hidden.
I see. Yeah. Well, I mean, at least where I am now, I don't think I would have too many materials to actually cross-reference what like it could look like compared to anything. So yeah, depending on when it is during the day or something like that, I would
Yeah,
probably
it's about Wednesday afternoon, late afternoon, early.
yeah, I mean, I'll head on over to the library then just to um pull a couple books, see if I can see what it might look like compared to something.
Okay. While you're heading over to the library, you start seeing messages start to flood your phone, and it's a lot of messages from Fadi over the last week, wondering what happened. Yeah.
He should know. He knows everything. Unfortunate.
You see, once you get over to the library, you see that there's more posters for this conference that's going on over at the library about, Alchemy 101. There are a lot more people now getting into it, a lot more people fighting over copies of the books. And Fadi comes up, says, "Oh, there you are. How you doing, my friend?"
Oh, just doing the best that I can.
"I see that. You get lost?"
Just a little. Uh-huh.
"Yeah, I figured. No worries. I can handle this all day. It's fine."
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm glad to be back. Glad to see you again.
Me too. I'm glad that you made it out. I'm gonna switch scenes from you over to Zio.
Me?
Yeah, you. Hey, buddy. What have you been up to the last couple of weeks?
You know, no joking. Well, I have been away. I have been alive for these 2 weeks, outside of the basement of a bookstore, and I mean, big shocker. I work at a restaurant, and I keep working at a restaurant. um, at a hookah bar, I keep working there, and the fun thing is, like, I'm so normal. That's the beautiful thing about it. Like, just I live such an incredibly normal life. I go to work and then I leave work. Although the odd thing is that I have been going to work on time, not early, and I've been leaving on time, not working overtime, which at this point nobody is particularly against because of my work history, but uh it is initially odd behavior, the idea that Zio has anything resembling a life outside of work for an extended period of time. But this repeats for 2 whole weeks. Uh, and what a life that is. Crazy, I know. But yeah, Zio has his hair is closer to shoulder length now, and he is a bit more jumpy and very observant and on his toes, and spent a first few days asking a lot of people a lot of questions, particularly Fadi, who was not helpful at all. I meant, it's fine, she'll find her way back. Not very helpful. Um, so, in general, yes.
All right. So while you're at the restaurant, you actually see, um, God, why am I spacing on her name now? The friend.
My friend. He's
Fatima.
your NPC. Yes, Fatima. Yes.
Sorry, I had to remember her name. You see Fatima sitting in the corner. She's reading a book, very deeply interested in it while she's smoking a hookah. Today's her day off, but for some reason she decided to be at work to do it.
Mm-hmm. I probably, there's like not so much going on at the moment, and I think, Zio walks over, like, almost like he's like, gonna ask her for her order. It's like, what are you, what are you doing here?
I can't smoke at home, so I came here. I wanted to read a little bit. I wanted to smoke.
What are you reading?
It's this book that everybody's going crazy about.
Oh,
Alcohol. What's wrong?
Is it about alchemy?
Yeah, it is.
This is some woo-woo stuff.
It's interesting.
No, it's like woo. It's like like the.
Again, no, I get that. I am like, yes, it very much could be, but either way, it's interesting.
The last, the people I've been telling you about went missing last, like, looking for that.
Okay.
You don't find that concerning at all?
I mean, they're your friends, not mine.
Oh. Oh, that I wanna I would like to the see into the mist move. I want Zio is like book does book control my friend mind. I
Okay.
don't I don't like her responding like this.
Roll
I don't think
plus
he'll be happy with any answer, but
roll plus mythos.
you got it. And it's just number of mythos I have, right?
Yeah, the mythos theme books.
Which is now more than half. Yep.
That's right, Neptune. Join us. Join us.
Yep. Okay. I did not optimize my space for rolling. There we go. Okay. Ciao. That is a 9.
Okay. You don't see anything coming off of the book. You do, however, see a lot coming from Fatima.
Oh my, this is a fucking woo-woo shit. This is a fucking woo-woo shit.
As you're looking at Fatima, you can see the desert sands kind of swirl around her. You see that there are all sorts of stories taking place around her.
Mm-hmm. Is
You
this
see,
more than I'm used to with her? This is more than
oh,
I'm used to.
absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. Like I've seen her just being a riff, but this is more.
Yeah. Um, you see that whatever she is, it is extremely powerful right now, and it seems to be getting stronger.
So it's like her amplified.
Hmm.
Okay. What are you on?
It's just some hookah tobacco.
Just
If you look at it, there's nothing other than hookah tobacco in there.
listen. I may wear contacts, but I'm not blind.
She gives you a light tap on the shoulder and says, "It's okay."
It's like the most excruciating experience that Zio feels having to like he he very much so acts like it's you know what? Yeah, okay, maybe it is fine. And he breathes out and he's just like God, I just everything has me so on edge these days. And inside though, he is not calming down at all. He's in fact increasingly more harried inside, and this is horrible. Everything happened, but he outwardly he forces his shoulder to lower and breathe at a regular pace. I'll I'll just I'll I just heard someone said my name. He walks away.
Zio,
And yeah,
Zio, you should come with me tonight. I will show you that it is not as bad as you think it is.
he turns back around. Come with you where?
To the meeting over at the university.
You're going to the meetings?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't have plans tonight.
See? And if you don't like it, I'll buy you dinner.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
All right.
And she goes back to taking just this massive hit off the hookah.
My eyes are staring at the nothingness inside. Just like my everything within Zio. He stares for a moment, but then goes back to acting in his professional capacity. But like, truly, he's screaming inside. Like, truly, he is. The people he's been tethered to for months disappeared. And then someone's like, I don't care about that. Let me smoke. And then he's just like going about his life. So yeah, exactly.
I will give you this. About a month before all this, the shop hired a new hookah master.
Mm-hmm.
While you are looking through the mist, if you look over at the actual hookah bar section, you'll notice that there's a lot going on over there too. As you see that the hookah master is the caterpillar.
I'm what do you like just like the hungry caterpillar?
No, the caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, okay. I was anyways. Um Honestly, Zio is like anything behind he's used he's like, okay, whatever. That anything that happens back there is whatever. But yes.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
as you keep going with your day, let's skip over to Percy.
Uh-huh.
Percy, how you doing, buddy?
So like was she snatched off the street but or we got home and then she left to go do something and was taken?
Right before you got into the apartment. Because
Right.
you usually keep your apartment pretty well on lockdown.
Yeah, so I probably got everybody else in the building and turned around and there was someone shoving my sister in a windowless van.
Pretty much just a couple of folks in some gray trench coats as well as body armor, stuff like that.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And where's Electo?
Currently, you don't know.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Percy, clean and sober Percy is sitting at his bar, waiting just before open and has a tumbler of whiskey in front of him and is contemplating taking his first drink in 10 years. Percy's having a time.
Your bartender looks at you and goes, "Hey, boss, maybe we should just. Why don't you hand me that? I'll take that from you for now. Let me. Can you just give it to me?
He just shoves it towards.
Thanks, boss.
Yeah.
Not breaking that train.
Nope. Nope. Doing good. So good.
We'll find her."
Sure. Hey, if you guys have anybody coming in talking about alchemy, any of you guys want to go to the university and listen to talks about alchemy, don't. It's a cult. Straight up a cult.
Good to know. You might want to talk to the DJ. He seemed kind of into it.
What is Eddie doing?
I don't know what Eddie
I
does.
Eddie so well. Why is Eddie like this?
I don't know. Listen, I don't get paid to know these things. I just get paid to make people drunk.
I do pay you to get people's secrets for me on occasion, though, so you know.
Yeah, I know that, but
Yeah.
Eddie's been kind of tight-lipped lately. Given especially since you've been gone for 2 weeks.
Yeah, that was some woo woo shit. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
I was gone an hour. if it makes you feel better, I was gone an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, sure thing. Well, if it's any consolation, we do have some people that come in and talk about this whole alchemy thing. There's apparently the talks are becoming more frequent.
All right. Spread the word
Yeah, I'll let
to the
everybody know.
queen. Yeah. Everybody. This place, we're going to have to keep this place on lockdown. This is, I have a feeling, going to soon become one of the safest places in the city.
Are you really that worried about it?
Yes.
Why
Yes,
not?
I am.
Why not go over there? You said you were going to go over there and
I
listen.
did. I did.
And
And it's a cult. It's
there's
a
got to be,
straight up cult.
but there's got to be something more to it than that.
Oh, there's something more to it, and I don't know what it is yet. But all this getting everybody interested feels like making batteries out of people to me. You know Soylent Green? You ever seen? Yeah, yeah. I don't know if you're too young for that. Anyway,
You hear the sound of footsteps walking up to the bar. As you turn
Mhm.
around, you see a woman in a power business suit. She
who's
sets
in my
down.
bar?
She sets down just a few seats away, and you've seen her face before on TV. This is DA Barbara King.
Barbara.
DA King, Mr. Weylin.
District Attorney King. What are you doing in my bar on at 6:30 on a Wednesday?
Oh, you know, making the rounds.
You looking for Allie?
I was looking for you.
I don't like it when people like come to my bar unannounced. First Wednesday, now you. Who's next?
I'm sure you don't want to have that happen again. This is about your sister.
Did you take her?
Partially, yes.
I know how powerful you are. Tell me why I shouldn't just shove you into a pit with my pet spider anyway.
The crimes against your sister are insurmountable. The number of dead by her hands.
Way I hear it, they deserved it.
Doesn't mean you take
Justice.
justice into your own hands.
Well, justice hadn't exactly caught up to them yet. And then it did.
Then you, of all people, should understand there is a process.
Who did you give my sister to?
Somewhere where she'll be safe.
Safe as in safe from what?
She motions to the bartender to pour her a drink. And obviously, your bartender hands her the drink that you had had. And she says, safe from people like Wednesday and the council. And
You're
you.
on the council.
I am, you're right. And that's why she's not in my jail.
not hearing anything about why I shouldn't take a swing at you.
You can take a swing at me. Whether or not you actually do anything is a completely different story.
It would make me feel better.
Hmm. Fact of the matter is, your sister is currently in prison for her crimes as well as for her protection.
Okay. So why did you come here for me?
To not do something stupid.
Me? Do something stupid when I'm in an emotional state? District Attorney King, I didn't know we knew each other so well.
Hmm. We barely know each other, and it's right there all over your face.
What can I say? I'm easy to read.
And far more difficult to deal with.
Hmm. So I've been told. What do you want?
I need you to figure out what's going on.
Corbin Payne.
How do you know that name?
As I understand it, whatever happened in that hospital I was in a few weeks back that nearly got me killed had to do with him waking him up. I'm not real sure on the details. But someone stuck a shard of mirror ice, not real sure, in my chest over it. So, yeah. And it's tied to whatever's going on at the university with the alchemy thing, I think. Not, again, not sure on the details, King, but I think you know all this already and you're getting me to tell you so you can give me a task. What do you want from me?
It's not what I want, it's what you need. You need to be careful. Corbin Payne is not somebody to mess with.
Corbin Payne's supposed to be dead 100 years.
You'd be surprised what 100 years does to a simple person.
No, I wouldn't. What? Rephrase. Who is he?
He is Paintown.
So
Everything.
people keep telling me, who is he?
Nobody's honestly sure. Not even the council.
So he's letting you rule his town until what? He takes it back from you?
We don't know. And that's the part that scares me. That is why your friend Wednesday is on this ridiculous crusade. That is why your sister has been a pawn in somebody else's game. That is why we are trying to prevent whatever is being planned from happening.
Mm. Okay. Okay. So you're telling me to be careful. Why?
Because you might be the best chance of finding out what's actually going on here. You and your little band of misfits.
Okay. Fine. Fine. I'll find out what's going on.
As a sign of good faith, I will let you see your sister whenever you need.
See, that's not a sign of good faith, Barbara. That's a threat.
Take it as you will, Percival.
Not my name.
Whatever. And she finishes her drink before walking out.
Point at the bartender. Next time you see Allie, you get a 10 grand raise. If you're not on full benefits, you're on them now.
Thanks, boss.
Spread the word. Cult. Wednesdays, people are not allowed in the bar or any part of the building. And anyone caught transgressing goes to Louis.
Yeah, that'll scare the shit out of him. I got it.
If they aren't immediately contrite, they stay with Louis. He's a growing boy.
Yeah, yeah. Went through a whole cow last week.
Proud. Saw the bill for that. Was not a small cow.
No, no.
All right. Get to work. Get to work.
Switch back over to Simon. Simon, it's late enough in the evening. It's about time to go over to the university. What's going through your mind? How do you get there? What's up?
Well, for something like this, Simon does have fairly nondescript sedan that he uses. Nice. Actually, very expensive once you get past the fairly unassuming exterior. Leather, heated, very nice, all. Um, but it doesn't stand out as much as, say, like the Porsche or some of the other more high-end vehicles. Um, so he would drive that himself. He's curious. He wants to see what these people are about. His initial thought is they're all Looney Tunes and that this is frankly just an amusing diversion for an hour or two. If only to keep an eye on things that might be happening in the city. He would drive over, find some place out of the way to park, walk in. He's dressed well. White dress shirt, black jacket, black slacks and shoes. No tie or anything like that. That's gauche. But he has money. He's not garish, but it's if you know what you're looking at, you can tell. There's not a thing that touches his body that's not worth less than hundreds of dollars. So he'd probably find someplace out of the way towards the back, most likely leaning against a wall or something, and observing.
All right. You sneak in and take a seat at the back of the lecture hall. Across the crowd of listeners, the burly bearded man on the podium is captivating his audience with his profound, poignant questions. Behind him on the board, there are symbols and diagrams, and the word transformation with a question mark encircled many times. You slowly begin to heed his words. So, is it possible then for us to go through the same process? Let go of all the noise and contaminants and become what we are in our essence. The ancients thought so, and they left us with specific instructions. Sorry, trying to find the list of shit he says.
As he's speaking, and I assume he's probably like moving around on the. I picture it moving around up here in
Yeah,
front of the
yeah,
board.
he's not stationary.
When there's a chance and he's out of the way, I will snap a picture of the board with my cell phone to have it to look at later.
Let's see here. As you're doing this, he says, "You are blind. That is why you cannot find what you seek. The first step on the path is to awaken to what you cannot see, your own darkness, your own nothingness. Alchemy is the path to the transformation of the soul. Me and this book are just guides. You are the one who must walk that path. Your powers are what we would call fool's gold. Do you know where they come from? What they are? Are they truly your powers? No. To know the truth, you must abandon this lie. To become the Philosopher's Stone, you must first melt yourself and clean all of these impurities and contaminants. If you are not ready to sacrifice for the truth, you are not ready for the truth. Only the initiated can grasp the ultimate reality. I am not asking you to succeed in your task. I am only asking that you try so that you can witness your own failings and learn from them." I probably should have asked, did anybody else come to this meeting?
I'm fully there.
Okay. Yeah, I completely forgot to ask if anybody else from the crew was actually going to go to this
It's
meeting.
like considering we went to like one of the other ones and if like we had heard it was like kind of the
You
same
can't.
like
It'll be a scene if I fucking see you guys. I still don't know. Sorry.
as a panic. No, I was like I'm already committed to like side research too, so like I probably wouldn't be.
Yeah, Percy's not there.
Okay, so at least Zio's there. Professor Clay finishes his lecture going through this process where he explains first, let's see here. First is the blackening, confronting one's nothingness. Second, let's see here. Of course, I have the wrong page. First is the blackening. When my body rots, it will be absolved. Blah blah blah. White is cleansing the spirit and making it completely cleansed. Yellowing is awakening. And then there's a fourth stage called reddening, which is not quite explained up on the screen or up on the board. He finishes kind of going over the topic before he says, those of you who are coming to Mu Omicron for more studies, please head over there now. Study sessions are beginning shortly.
This says everything's ended.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that, Fatima?
Are you asking Simon, or are you just
No,
trying to-
I'm saying, what the fuck was that, Fatima? I was saying it to her. I came with her.
Oh, that's right. I mean, what? It was cool.
Melt yourself to become the Philosopher's Stone.
Listen, I know it sounds crazy, all right? It's just interesting. It's a good story. You don't honestly believe that I believe this, right?
I mean, you don't. Oh, that's
No, I
'cause
don't
they
believe
do.
this.
They like
I am
do.
well aware they do.
And I
Also, you see Glinda Got Rocks over there? The man looks like he's bathing in $100 bills. And she points to Simon.
who doesn't look like that? I look in a mirror every day.
Okay, but you're like perfect,
Yeah.
and not everybody is that.
It yeah, Zio like how it does Simon look completely out of place?
I
I'm
mean,
asking
yes,
you
I mean a
in
little
character.
bit.
I mean, he probably doesn't blend in well with the college students and
Yeah.
crowd.
Okay. Um yeah, so it's just like what about him?
I don't know. It's just I'm people watching. This is cool.
There's I still don't like the fact that this is like it sounds like he's like all these gifts doesn't it sound like the woo woo stuff, doesn't it?
It does, but maybe there is something to this. Maybe there's something that we don't understand because this motherfucker sees it. I don't know.
but
Don't
like
you want answers?
but like aren't these a lot of like not everyone here is like one of us, right?
No, not everybody here is one of us, but that doesn't mean that those of us who aren't fucking here.
Yeah, but I just don't just getting a really bad vibe all of
A-
this.
As you say that, Professor Clay actually walks up to you, Simon. Uh, Celia, I believe, was her name. She said you'd be interested in some of these talks, and I'm glad I can meet you, Professor Gregory Clay.
Simon will stand up, and he's fairly tall. And he'll reach out with his regular hand to shake hands. Professor Clay, yeah. Cecilia told me about you, at least a little bit. Simon Darrow, pleasure.
Pleasure's all mine. And he shakes your hand, says, from what Celia has told me, you truly have a gift of alchemy.
Did she know?
She's told me what she's seen. I would personally love to see what it is you're capable of. Something that maybe we can recreate with this process.
Interesting. You have some interesting thoughts and such here. What led you to this particular line of study, if I may? I mean, alchemy has been dead for, well, centuries now.
I've found the study to be very enlightening. It pulled me personally from some very dark places in my life, and I've grown with it. My teacher themselves also had grown with it, and I feel like it is a lost art that the world needs to have again, especially our city.
Mm. And what benefits are you proposing here for the city?
An age of enlightenment, a way for us to become better people, to become one that isn't just mired in our own spiritual filth, if you will.
I see. Well, I do appreciate the opportunity to come and listen to you. Like I said, it's interesting. Perhaps we'll see each other again, Professor.
Perhaps. Should you be interested in a demonstration, we will be having an induction ceremony of sorts later tonight over at Mu Omicron.
I'll keep it in mind.
Of course. I'll leave you to it, sir.
Take one last look kind of at the board and turn and start walking out.
I want to look beyond the mist at Simon.
Okay. Roll me a plus mythos.
Thank you. Because Zio was like, in care the whole time, Zio was actively watching this because he's like, why is the Mr. Clayman just walks over to this man who looks slightly out of place here, who's older, and they have a full conversation, and he's like, what's going on here?
Mr. Clayman.
Mr. Clayman.
Man me a clay.
Thank you.
Mr. Clayman. Man me.
Yeah,
Clay. Oh
that's
my god, it's stuck in my head.
That's a wait. What is 3 plus 3 does 8?
Okay. You see that every step he takes, the floor starts to turn to gold. The further he travels, the more the gold spreads until he is out of sight.
Probably also would have noticed that left hand, the prosthetic one, when you look through the mist, it gleams. It's no longer white and black plastic, and it is solid gold.
You see, like Fatima would see Zio watch that, glance around, and he's used to Fatima, and he's sure there's other stuff, but he's like, no, I'm sure nobody else is as nothing he's seeing is as like interesting. And uncharacteristically, Zio like shoots up out of his seat and like speed walks um to follow Simon. Um and he's like, excuse me?
What can I do for you?
Um and Zio, he's 6'1", so he's slightly tall, and he's tan. He does look extremely well put together. And but he wears gloves and but turtleneck, everything. I would even say like he looks college age, but his dress is like it's still slightly out of place amongst everyone else. And he goes, I'm 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 very sorry, but this is related to a lot of shit that's been happening in my life right now. And you look like this you were also new to this. Is that correct?
This is my first time here, yes.
Okay. And I'm really I don't know how much of like the like woo okay. The rift?
Let's
Yeah.
start here. I'm Simon. Simon Darrow.
That's so true. My name is Zio.
Pleasure.
It's nice to meet you.
Yes, I am aware of some things, of certain people. Judging by your reaction, you probably have your own alter ego, shall we say.
Oh, that's a good word for it. I've just been saying woo-woo stuff. Um this is very new to me. Um I've I'm sorry. Yes, I could tell that you were different than a lot of the other people in there. But and I'm sorry if you're I just am everybody I knew that was connecting me to all of this, well, most of the people disappeared very recently after looking into all of that shit. And nobody's not really anybody is about this. So I if I just have anybody on my side, that would feel really great right now. And you I haven't heard your name, which is really great actually, because I've been hearing a lot of horrible names, and I know a lot of names now, and a lot of them I know are awful people, and I haven't heard your name come up. And I think I've got most of the bad names now.
Zio,
Yes.
I feel like a drink. Would you like a drink?
Sure.
I know a place. I haven't been there in a little while, but
Okay.
what the hell is the name of the bar?
You talking about
My bar?
Percy's
Yeah.
bar?
Yes.
Cry Panic.
There's a place. I haven't been there in a little while, but I always enjoyed the atmosphere called Cry Panic.
That's where my fucking friends are from. That's the owner of that. He's been gone for 2 weeks.
Percy Weylin.
Yes. You know him. Is that a good thing or a bad? It could really go either way. Oh no.
An acquaintance.
Oh, fantastic. That's the best response I could have heard. Um
Why don't you
Sure.
meet me over there?
Okay.
We can sit down, have a drink, and you
Mhm.
can think about what you want to say and what you want to ask for.
Great. I'll do that. It's just turned right to his car, which is much less nice than yours, but extremely clean.
See you there then. Just continue walking to the car.
Fatima finally catches up because the two of y'all were
Totally left Fatima in the
just
Oh,
completely
absolutely.
gone.
I'm on purpose.
Well, nice to see you two.
I I'm just trying to understand all this rift stuff. And I could tell
I
that
get it.
person was, yeah. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go talk with.
You have fun with that. I'm gonna go figure out what I'm gonna do with the rest of my evening.
Okay. Text me if you decide to melt yourself to become a philosopher's stone, please.
Sure, I will.
Thanks.
I'll do it before I melt, not after.
Yeah, like preferably at least like 10 minutes heads up. That'd be like
Okay.
great. Just so I can prepare myself for
Sure.
fantastic. Oh god. There's this like face that Zero makes. You can tell he just is having rancid thoughts, and he's like, "Do I melt myself to become? Am I Philosopher's Stone when I revive?" It's just, and then I have to go. I have to go. So he goes.
As the two of you get into your various vehicles and drive away, Anna, Fadi comes up, says, "So, now that, most of these fanatics are gone, have you learned anything of note?"
I mean, I have this current mystery I'm trying to figure out. Jill procure the book. Trying to see if these little notes mean anything.
Ah, ancient script. Very difficult to decipher. You would need the original writer.
Oh,
And I don't mean the author of this book.
I can't say that I know it either. Because there's no author on the book, right? Like,
Yeah, it doesn't show who an author is,
exactly. Yeah.
but you also haven't actually investigated the book.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, sure. Let's see if there's some secrety secrets in this book. Let's further investigate that. Gotta remember how to play this game.
It is
no.
2d6 plus power tags.
Yeah, I was like, I was like, which ones do I want to use though? You know what I mean? I feel I can just use like the library ones for sure. Do I want to add other ones? Morbid curiosity might also apply here.
Definitely.
Okay, so that plus my routine one puts me at 4.
Okay.
Okay, dice. I haven't rolled physical dice in so long. Oh, that was so loud. Good God. That's a 12.
Satisfying though.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You get to ask 4 questions.
Huh? All right. I think the first thing on my mind now is who's the author?
The author is Matilda Giacchino. However,
Okay.
the writing on the inside of the book is written in that same brown, that darkish brown, is a man named Armand Kai.
Interesting. Okay.
And by the looks of this writing is well over a couple hundred years old.
Mm-hmm. What is the what are the annotations written with?
It's blood.
Okay. Just, I wanted to confirm that. Okay. Yikes. Are there any additional things that this book isn't showing me? Like things that I would need, to do like the lemon juice thing or like any of that, like any secrety secrets.
As you're looking beyond, actually, you're investigating.
Yeah.
As you're looking at it, you notice that this is that there's something legendary about this book.
Okay.
So in order to find those secrets, you would have to look beyond the mist.
Okay. Which might be the next thing I do after this, honestly. Just give it the full look over. I still have one more question. What do I want to ask? Are there more copies of this book?
This is the only original.
Okay.
Everything else that has been printed is like, if you compare the ones that other people have versus this one, there are actually changes to those that are not in this book.
Okay. Yeah, that's concerning. Okay, neat. Yeah, no, I want to get a better vibe check on this book.
Okay. Roll me a look beyond the mist.
Alrighty. It's just plus mythos, right? So it's just a
Yep.
+2. Okay. That would make that a 9.
Okay. while you're reading it, you notice that the blood is actually kind of slithering around the page and turns it from this strange script into actually legible words. You notice that every page is now glowing in this alchemical gold.
Oh. Wait, what did the little snaky word say?
They're different formulas of alchemy, others talking about what worked and what didn't during this process, the actual the actual process itself of what causes these mutations and transmutations. But at one point you actually see one that isn't quite turning, and all you can make out is, if I can fix this, I can fix him.
Oh. I can fix him. Okay. Yeah, in processing all of that, I think that you said it. You said it.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think the thought briefly crosses Anna's mind that this book would have been better off in the basement where less people could get to it. Because now, like, it's like I need to protect this book. I'm like, oh no.
As part of your look beyond the mist, you see that this does document most of what's in the books that everybody else is reading.
Okay.
What is not in there is this reddening that is discussed
Mhm.
in the new books. It states that after you go through this awakening process and you go into yellowing, you can then be stripped of that as a way of gaining enlightenment that will lead you into reddening. However, most folks don't have the fortitude for reddening. In the actual book, it shows the reddening process is literally stripping the mythos away. And it's giving it to what's known as the God King.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yikes.
Yeah, yellowing is an alchemical process. There are chemicals involved, and it strips away the mythos and everything about this power and removes it completely in order to become closer with the God King.
Wait, yellowing or reddening?
Hold on, let me double check that.
Because you've said both in the last like 2 minutes, and so I'm
Yeah,
confused.
sorry. That is my fault. Where is... It is yellowing strips.
Okay. Um
Cool.
Yeah, no, that's probably gonna maybe not in detail going to go into the group chat, but more of a hey, we need to get together and talk soon.
The moment you would said something like that, you would be like, "You're alive!"
Yeah, because we
Oh my god.
see
Yes.
literally none of us.
Literally none of us. Oh my god. It was like, yeah, just immediately takes me back. Oh my god, CO, I'm so sorry.
He was like driving and gets this text and
Almost crashes.
That's the worst part. It truly, he's such a dutiful driver. He wouldn't know until he got to the bar. And so he's like about to see Percy and he's like, "You're alive, Anna." And he's standing outside the bar like, "You're alive." He hasn't gone in.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I'm on my way back to the bar.
Real quick, we are going to take a quick break and we'll come back and finish this up.
Y'all.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Stupid ads on Twitch not letting me see whether or not we're back.
We are back.
How
We
dare.
are back.
Stupid Twitch ads.
Yeah, don't Twitch itch.
You have me learn.
Old man yells at Cloud.
Give me a few years. I'm almost there.
All right. So, Zio, you're having, I would assume, either an excitement attack or a panic attack in front of the club.
Yes.
Crying at the club. Yeah, so Zio, he at the so extremely at the speed limit, just at the speed limit, he gets to the club, which he has not actually driven to himself that many times, but he's always when he hears his phone go off, like he's like, oh, whatever, I'll check that, and then he gets out of the car there's like gets out of his car nearby, and it's like someone in the distance hears like what, just a random eruption of disconcerted squeaks. And yeah, there's a variety of there's an immediate text message to Anna typing in group chat of, in all caps, "You are alive," immediately, and he's furiously staring at his.
I think your phone starts ringing because Percy's calling you.
I immediately pick up. Help! Who?
So okay. It was my sister got arrested. We were distracted. Okay.
Where are
Pat,
you?
I'm in the club. Where are you?
You start hearing club noises that are happening around you doubly.
Outside my club.
You see Zio walk into your club.
I hang up. Meet you at the door. Can I touch you? You look like you need a hug.
Yeah, you see as Zio comes in, I honestly, time-wise, I don't think you've even seen like with his scarf like coming behind him as he's like walking in. He is much more determinedly than you've like ever seen him stride before in his, and he's also wearing like a shirt that is like oddly familiar to you. I don't know if you'd be like maybe immediately place it or not. But he's just of course.
And I give you a big hug. You're fine. We're fine. I'm sorry we didn't text you. My sister got arrested for murder. Electo's gone. Anna's at the library. You're fine. You're fine. And then I let go of you.
He is crying.
Okay, come on.
Wait. He walks back the door and he looks for Simon outside.
Simon's walking in right about now.
Just completely unhurried, taking his time.
Yeah. Do you point Simon out to me?
Well, you see Zio go, wait, and then turn back and then go towards the door and then see Simon walking in and go, waving at him. Very like.
Hi, Simon.
So you do.
Hello,
Simon, I've just discovered here.
Are you all right?
He thought we were dead.
You were
I got-
God.
I
We
got
were
something of
gone.
that impression, yes.
Yeah. Why are you? It's been a while, Simon. Why are you? Why? How do you know Zio?
We just met earlier.
Because
Oh, okay. And you're at my club. Drinks are on me. Okay. And you're like
We-
getting a thumbs up from from Percy.
we met because of the fuck. Because I went to a meeting about. Why are you?
No,
I mean-
no, you did not go to the university.
What do you?
Zio.
Fatima is in this fucking shit.
Okay, I would have gone too. Okay.
Thank
Come on,
you.
come on. We're going to my office. Come on. Simon, we're going to my office.
Your bartender was there the entire time. Goes, hey, so do we have to fire Zio now?
No.
Fire me. You were.
Okay.
I was hired. Stop it.
Yeah. We told you you have the extra apartment, and
That's not me being hired.
I also told you there was a job waiting for you if you wanted it.
I haven't been thinking about that. I forgot.
It's okay. You're fine. You're still on the health insurance program.
I'll let you
I don't think
have
I
your
need help.
conversation. I'm going to go over here.
Office. We're going to my
No,
office.
you're coming to the office.
I'm sorry.
You're coming to my office. We need to have a chat. It's about the alchemy shit.
Anna, whereabouts are you? Are you almost there, or are you still?
Yeah, I'm
on
all
the-
so furiously
Yeah,
texting Anna to be
I'm
like,
getting there. Yeah, I'm not in like a dangerous hurry, but like I'm getting there in a timely manner.
I know this should be amusing.
All right. So you're all in Percy's office. Bartender looks around, drinks, and a boss, you want like a soda or something?
yeah, thank you.
Gotcha.
Zio, are you drinking?
No.
Two colas. Thanks.
Okay. You,
Actually,
sir?
nothing with caffeine for Zio.
All right. What about you, sir?
Whiskey rocks.
Gotcha.
Top shelf.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, Zio. Slowly. Deep breath. And then explain.
You want
Got
me to explain first?
I would like you to. Do you want me to tell you where we were?
Yes.
Okay. We went after the original copy of the alchemy book. It
Yes.
was in a place called Valerian's bookshop.
Yes. That place is closed down.
No, it's not. Opens for special visits, apparently. We were in there for about an hour, and when we came back, 2 weeks had gone by. And as we got back here, my sister was arrested by D.A. King and her goons for murder, and Electo fucked off. So Anna and I dissociated and decided to do research about it.
I wish I was dissociating.
I know, buddy. I know.
Oh.
So you, Fatima, got hooked up with the alchemists on campus, and then you went to a meeting and met
Well,
Simon.
this is. Yes, well, it really started where I thought I was talking to Fatima because she was smoking, but there wasn't anything in what she was smoking, and that was very disconcerting to me personally. And she's Fatima's my friend.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I'm saying this to Simon.
Oh,
she's also a rift.
A rift.
Rift. But she was like super rifty. She was like uber rifty, like rift to the like it was almost
Allie.
almost like how the difference between the and elective, not all like that much, but like when you look like it was like that kind of vibe thing. It was like too much rift. And so I was talking to she's saying she doesn't really believe in this stuff, but like why is she smoking nothing? And why is she too much her? And then she was reading a version of the alchemy book. So when she was like, we're having a dinner thing, you don't have plans. I was like, I guess I'm so busy. I do have plans, but I'll cancel for you. You know how much you're my best friend and everything.
Shorter story.
So then we went, and then I saw the professor go to Simon and talk to him for a while. And then I looked at Simon and I could tell Simon was like us. And so I asked Simon to talk to me because I had never heard his name and that was good to me. And now we're here.
Simon's good people. Got the magic touch.
Like literally?
Yep.
I'm gonna look around for something, knick-knack, something that wouldn't be missed.
I'll toss you a notebook.
Holds on it. And you just see spreading from where it's touching his hands, it just starts changing to gold until the whole thing is solid. Yeah, you could probably sell that for something.
Yeah, good.
Is that's like that's not but that's like is that why he came over to talk to you?
Medieval alchemists would have killed to be able to do what I can do.
Yeah, isn't that the whole thing they were trying to do?
Texting Anna that we're up
On
in the
its
office.
surface.
Just walk up.
Honestly though, if that's like your main thing, that's a huge relief to me personally. I've seen some fucked up shit lately. That's really sick. That's really cool.
Simon,
Yes.
the professor wanted you there personally.
Apparently. Which reminds me, I need to fire my secretary. Yes,
Aw.
apparently she went to one of his meetings. And unfortunately, she doesn't know when to not reveal things.
Got it. Well, I know they're not to your usual standards, but we do have an empty apartment right now.
That's appreciated, but I'm fine. Thank
I say this because I got stabbed in the chest by these people and was in a coma.
you.
I will just say this is great information for you to know generally, because if you don't think of backstabbing me specifically, because I can't die, so it's really stupid to try and backstab me specifically. But I have I've probably they've probably been involved in deaths that have occurred to me.
Yeah, they've definitely killed Zio at least once.
Interesting. I admire that sort of determination and fortitude.
I didn't. It wasn't. I didn't. Thanks. Yep.
I'm texting Anna, please, where are you? I need help.
It'd probably
I'm-
be about the time that she's
I
getting
had-
there.
I
Yeah, 'cause,
admire
like,
the fortitude of this gold.
Simon might be one of those people Percy has hooked up with that they actually get along and he's weirded out by it.
Oh my god, wait, normal relationship dynamics? No, I don't want that.
No.
Ew.
Normal
Where's
and
my
Percy?
Where's my weird girlfriend? Where is she?
Ha ha. Yeah, you have a girlfriend. Brag about.
Oh my god.
You're hooked up with people. You have a girlfriend. Brag about it.
Percy's a whore. We know this, okay?
We know. And Zio's body is a temple. No, I'm joking. Anyways.
Oh, yeah, I think I see Anna on the cameras, and I just inexplicably to you two just stand up and open the door as she stop.
Oh yeah, I even
What?
yeah. Zio, so
Oh.
you open and Zio starts. He's immediate. He like tackles you, Anna. It's
I know, like your hand was up to knock on the door. Zio tackles like, oh, y'all are already here.
the James Bond to my Bond girl. Where have you been? Well, no, I know where you've been.
Oh, okay, so we've been over that.
I filled him in.
I see.
This is
Bart-
Simon.
Bartender shows up with the drinks.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Are you okay?
No, I'm better. I'm better now.
Your
It
friend
was
is very
dicey.
excitable.
I went to Fadi and he was like, "Oh, she's just finding her way. She'll be around. You know, she's
Finding her way with me, dragging
lost
her
in the
out.
moment." Lost. I'm like, how many moments is she lost in?
He really is cryptic like that. After a while, if you work with him for long enough, you start to hear what he would say in the back of your head.
I can't imagine being able to just make up the kinds of things that he say. That's oh my oh my gosh. Oh my
is the
gosh.
adrenaline crashing? You need to sit, Zio. Zio, come on. Just put him in recovery position on the couch in my office.
Not I already have blood issues. This is not good.
I know.
So,
That's why I got you a very sweet cola. Come on, you're gonna drink it.
After that commotion happens, Anna finally notices there's a new person in the room.
Anna, Simon, Anna.
Hi,
Pleasure. Simon Darrow.
Anna Lee.
I oh my god.
Long story short, the alchemist people want Simon.
Oh,
I think
Apparently.
okay, so this is the thing that first of all, I'm on an emotion. She doesn't know this, but I'm on an emotional break with Fatima because I told her that you guys went missing after you guys were looking for the book. And she said, well, they're your friends, not mine. Why would I care? So I'm emotionally, I still have to see her all the time and I have to talk to her, but emotionally and mentally, I'm on a break with her, on a best friend break with her.
Okay.
So, but that's what made me think that something weird was happening. She says she doesn't believe in these things, but she agrees with not everyone there is a rift, but it sounds all of it sounds so like the kind of things that that some of us can do, and it sounds like there's so much of the talk like we saw those fucking those creatures in the when I like stabbed through reality and everything. Yeah,
Yes.
like
When they were
those
literally putting people in a cauldron to strip them of their powers.
yes. Yes, they were making people, and he said this guy was up here, and he was just everyone was like, great thoughts, man. When he was like, melt yourself into a philosopher's stone, and like,
Yeah.
so what the thing really I'm concerned no matter what, but the fact that all of that he's why are there normal people doing why are normal people doing this too? Does
So
that make sense?
everything that man said basically comes across as a pyramid scheme masquerading as self-help new age bullshit
Yeah.
Pretty
that
much.
draws in the gullible, the easily swayed, people with low
Yeah.
self-esteem.
Yeah.
I wouldn't count Fatima as someone with low self-esteem, though.
Yeah, no. She's
No.
like she thinks it's like a
No.
cool story. But that's
Certainly, I'm not saying everyone involved in these things fits the demographic, but when
that's
you
what
have these random people that maybe have no other attachment or reason, these sorts of things attract them.
but why do they want the normal people too?
Because
They
you can
probably
wake
don't.
everyone in this town. You can wake anyone in this town up. There's a potential for anyone in
True.
this town to be a rift.
You're not wrong.
But don't
I
you like know
suppose.
you know if someone's a riff before they're a riff though?
I was a completely normal kid.
I I don't think I you know I we know I know that I wasn't you know how I was you
Mm-hmm.
have to be able to know somehow because it's my rift. I knew I was a rift because, well, I started becoming a rift after I was shot. So someone had to
Mm-hmm.
have known that I was something before
Someone
that.
did.
Yeah. But
Doesn't
like,
mean you
so,
did.
well, I know, but like, I wasn't like, I couldn't do anything until I rose from the grave. So you
There's
have,
a okay. Ash got on the wrong side of some people that keep track of rifts. There is a
like, the
way to track
gatekeepers.
us. Them.
Yeah, the people they involved me died, killed.
They killed you?
Something. They're really weird. They were like, yeah, like, and but like they were also like,
You met with the gatekeeper, Z?
well, so listen, a lot. I'm that wasn't even since we were
Babbling.
gone. I've just been through a lot emotionally.
And
But
you did tell us?
no, I think I talked to Anna about it or some and no, they or and Fatima, but no, it was they had it at points contacted me because they were like, if you don't want to be a rift or you could join us or you could use your powers in a different way. And I was like, let me think about it. Um and I but the thing is I like not being able to die. I just hate everything else about all this, but
About
it's worth not dying.
okay. 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 Our murder board is building. Anna, what did you
I don't
find?
like that. I don't like that sentence.
Our conspiracy board is building?
That's better.
Okay. Anna, what did you find?
Yeah, Anna will kind of like lay out the book from the library, and this is the one that I was able to look into. It had these interesting annotations and I don't know, just general differences from any of the other copies. So I looked into it, and it more or less has a stepwise process on how to actually do what they're doing.
Which
What
is
are they
what
doing?
exactly?
What?
I won't belabor the stream with the process of yellowing and writing. She'll just explain all of that pretty much. That lore dump, but
Which, by the way, after actually going back and rereading some of my notes here, uh, blackening, blackening is the letting yourself mire in that darkness. Whitening is the stripping away. Yellowing is awakening, and reddening is ascension.
Okay.
So I had that
So
wrong.
it's like nom nom the shadow, become light, and then ooh, it said
As
great.
woo woo as it gets,
One
yeah.
As woo woo as
one
it-
more time. Blackening is miring in the darkness. Whitening is
Whitening,
stripping.
yeah,
stripping
whitening
away.
is stripping away.
Yellowing
Yellowing
is
is awakening,
awakening.
and
And red
reddening is
Woo
ascension.
woo.
ascension. Okay. Cool. Oh boy. Alan,
Gio looks down at his red scarf and then looks up, doesn't say anything.
with how in tune with Pan he is, does that ring any bells for Percy? Like on anything that has happened to them, on anything that might connect to somebody he knows, like anything.
The first thing that comes to mind is the furnace.
Okay. That makes sense.
After having tossed in Rachel, you realize when she came out burnt, she went through the whitening process. She was stripped of that power.
Okay. Oh, this is pinging on something
What?
Cassidy knows that I may know more about. Okay, I don't. This is pinging on something else that. Let's send you a question.
Zio looks less and less comforted in every moment that Anna's explaining this. He's just it's been like a month he's understood what a rift is. Like actually.
No, he's still
I think
baby.
he's still it's been like a month since he know what is rift.
Yeah.
He just assumed for the first 5 months everyone else knew and wasn't telling him. Not actually, but oh my god.
On the bright side, I guess, all of these little annotations and even some of the main text isn't in these other copies. It didn't make it over, so I think that's largely in the dark for a lot of people, which is good. But then there's this last bit, and she'll point like specifically at the that one like last equation. If I can fix this, like I can fix him. And I'm like, I'm not sure who him is.
Does the
But
name
someone wants to fix somebody.
Does the name Armand Kai mean anything to any of us?
That's a great question. I don't know.
Yeah. I doubt it mean anything to me, but do it?
Yeah, Alan, do we know Armand Kai?
Offhand, probably not. I think the only person that might know something would be Anna, and that's just from like historical stuff. There are
Yeah.
mentions, but nothing really solid.
Oh, what are the odds that I got D.A. King's number before she walked out the bar?
Oh, she gave it to you.
Okay,
I
I'm
have
gonna
it
call
anyway.
Barbara.
Oh, you would?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do
Simon
have.
would?
I
Simon-
100% have her number, like her personal number.
I'm gonna call her and I'm gonna put it on speaker.
Who are you calling?
Don't worry about it.
It's Barb.
Does she pick up?
Yeah, she answers.
D.A. King.
Mr. Weylin.
What does the name Armand Kai mean to you?
A quote unquote scientist. Also have been around this city some 100 years ago. Has not
Around
been
the
seen.
same time as Corbin?
Correct.
Okay. Thank you. Hangs up.
I don't Corbin, that's a name.
Corbin Payne.
Corbin Payne.
Yes,
As
I
in
know.
Payne Town.
Yes, yes.
What are you calling the district attorney? Oh, there she goes.
One of the children has been misbehaving.
3 of the children are
3 of
misbehaving.
them.
Mako cornered one cat under the couch and the other cat over here and couldn't decide which one she wanted to chase.
Oh my god.
My eldest child is asleep on the couch out in the front room like a good person, like a good little
Oh.
baby. Even though she woke me up at 4 o'clock this morning. Anyway, why was I calling D.A. King? D.A. King showed up at the bar about an hour or so ago. Who, quote, tell us to be careful, but it would be really, really helpful if we could keep looking into everything that's going on because, quote, this merry band of misfits has actually been useful.
I do this. Oh my,
Interesting.
I
Is
don't
that
like being on
the
her radar.
that's wise?
the district attorney is one of us too.
Oh yes.
Oh, she's an avatar. One
What's
of the
that?
most powerful in the city. Okay, so Zio, you know how Fee became Electo?
Yeah.
Times that by 10.
Ugh,
No, no, no.
I'm, you see, Zio's like his leg is kind of bounced, especially ever since like you the DA and like talking to her, like his leg is bouncing and it looks particularly painful. This
I will go sit on the coffee table in front of him and just put my hands on his knees and look at him. You're okay.
this is I don't this is
I know.
so
It's a lot. It's a lot. You're fine. You're fine. We're back. We're going to help you with Fatima. You're good.
you all were gone too
I know.
late.
I know. And I'm sorry.
I'm not mad at you.
I know. You've been now.
I don't shoot.
Do you want to stay here in the building tonight where we're close by?
I have been.
That explains some things on the cameras. Okay. Do you want to stay in my spare bedroom? Or like, do you need to be that close to us to make sure that we're not going anywhere? What do you need?
No, I can stay in the apartment.
Okay. Hey, you did good, kid.
Everything was a dead end trying to figure out where you guys felt like, oh my god.
Well, that would be the time travel. So,
Now I know that.
I know. Pat you on the cheek.
It was just like, oh, I was like, oh, not everyone's back to life like me. Oh, I was like, oh my god. He's like remembering that like other people are there. Oh my
I
god.
think I've like very surreptitiously like gestured Anna to come over and sit next to him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You're okay, buddy.
I'm not making a good first impression.
Simon, is the kid making a good first impression compared to mine?
Oh, it's absolutely a cut above.
There you go. He still went home with me. I don't know why.
It's an amusement for a night.
Thanks.
Stop.
There you go. Now you're distracted.
Oh my god. My god.
You better.
When did you get stabbed with the
You remember when you guys had to come rescue me?
Which time went? It was the basement time.
Yes.
What is this the time you were?
Honestly, don't remember. This was like 7 months ago.
No,
Don't
I know,
remember.
right?
The glass, the knife stab.
The
Is that
glass, the knife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay? That's what I just.
I
Oh,
went to a Moo Omicron meeting that Ash had told me about, and I didn't tell you guys. And they were real excited to see me. They stabbed me in the chest. Y'all had to come
but
get
you
me.
with glass.
Yes.
Mu Omicron. They're meeting again tonight.
No, Simon. Did you not hear the part about the stabbing?
I also didn't hear the part about where I asked you anything.
Oh, please, 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 please. Just look. Don't go. Please.
Wasn't planning to.
Okay, good.
Like you're sure it was a shard of glass that stabbed you? Like it wasn't
It,
like a knife?
it was like a piece of mirror or something.
Takes out the piece of mirror or something from his jacket pocket.
Where did you get that?
You saw I stabbed through. Wait, you might have. I think we were in pitch black. You couldn't see. This is what I stabbed through the. Do you remember when I stabbed
Yeah, no,
through?
I remember. I remember. I
Hey,
remember. You.
Percy, your chest is hurting a little bit.
Uh oh.
Put that away. Z, I need you to put that away.
Interesting.
Z, put it away.
I'm putting it's back in. I'm putting it away.
And he's away from you now. He's across the room.
I'm. So I'm sorry.
I
I
don't
just
know. It's okay. You didn't know. I didn't know. You okay. So, full disclosure, Ash essentially made a wish deal thing to keep me alive. And I definitely don't know how long that's going to last now that she's in jail and can't take hits of that drug that's going around. So I may drop into a coma at any moment. Full
again. No, no, you won't. No, you won't. I'm not
disclosure, you
letting
are
everything that just happened again happen. I'm not doing that again. I said
are not going to take drugs about it to make me stay upright either.
I don't need to. I literally you saw what I did to get Anna back and get through that and find I'm no.
Okay.
I won't let that happen.
Okay. Okay.
I'm so
Okay.
I'm so, I don't want that to happen. And I don't that's a lot to take, but I no, I get it. I understand now and yeah, as you everything's coming out now. Every
Where'd you get that scarf?
so what like Anna and I were in the library. This was like right before we went well this is when we were going to check out about the alchemy book first ever because there was a little
Yeah.
meeting there and I
Yeah, I
followed
remember.
a red string um and Anna we were like what's all this about we were going in there and looking around who was it was the
I'm blanking on who it was.
Ariadne or something like that
Ariadne, I think we
Yeah.
Ariadne. I
Yeah.
know I Neptune knows Ariadne or something like that uh Gate was like you will see you you have a future. Look to something. The fate of thread. I'm looking out for you, buddy. Shit's gonna get fucked, and gave me it.
Ariadne, as in
Yeah.
Theseus and the Minotaur.
Yeah, it's like so. She like knitted. She like did this.
There's been a lot of us Greek types around lately.
I'm.
I'd heard that.
Yeah.
Are you Greek, Anna?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay. Do you know what you are?
Yeah.
Can I know?
I mean, I feel like at this point we all should know each other. So sure. Um, the Raven
Which one?
from a particular narrative work you may have come across. The Raven.
Nevermore.
Zio, you feel
Fitting name.
something thump underneath your foot.
I look. I look. Do I see any? I lift
You don't
my
see
foot.
anything, but you feel a thump, 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 thump underneath
I
the
take my
floorboard.
got
Thump, thump.
underneath the
Swear
floorboard.
to God, now. Yeah.
Underneath the
Fucking-
floorboard, not in my shoe.
Nope, not in your shoe.
Okay, good,
You
because I was
feel it
about to take
directly
off my
underneath.
shoe and I would have looked real stupid.
Thump, thump.
Zio, he like steps back. He's like, what that the floor has a heartbeat.
Yeah, it does that.
Excuse me? Run that
It's
back
the
again?
telltale heart.
What?
Edgar Allan
Edgar
Poe,
Allan
yeah.
Poe.
Sure. You got it. Great.
I reach out, I go into the other room to a bookcase and I bring out a compendium and I just bedtime reading. Well, not bedtime, breakfast.
Not
reading.
bedtime. Yes, I wouldn't recommend that.
So Anna Lee, Rift of the Raven, and the Telltale Heart. Huh? Fascinating.
Hello, my name is Percy. Yes, Weylin. I am a rift of Pan.
Hi, I'm you can call me Zio. I'm new to Tornankatsa. I'm a rift of I'm pretty sure. I'm like 99% sure. But I've had no confirmation of any kind anyway. Of hyacinth from Greek mythology. Yeah.
Oh, I
the
suppose
thing.
we're doing this then. Yes.
Yeah.
Simon Darrow, Rift of King Midas.
Like I said, magic touch.
I figured that one out. I saw he was like moving. Go anyway. Okay. Oh my god.
So
Full disclosure,
have-
Simon, you
Hmm.
remember Fee,
sure.
my club manager?
Yes.
Electo. The
The
Fury.
Fury.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's an interesting one.
And sometimes she's like actually elect.
She's currently actually Electo.
Really? That sounds dangerous to be around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's not mention the other guy you have to talk to occasionally.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Wednesday thinks he can just stroll into my club anytime he wants. That's going to stop.
You're feuding with Wednesday.
No.
No, because it sounds like it.
Simon,
Sorry.
you know Wednesday. You've had a business deal or two with him.
He started it.
You like to piss off powerful people, don't you?
I literally did nothing. He showed up in my apartment one day, threatening to kill my sister. I did nothing. Then I pissed him off.
And so Wednesday aside, you have some kind of cult that seems to be using this, frankly, quite terrible pyramid scheme to try to induce people into its ranks for the purposes of what? Empowering them and then stripping them like batteries to feed
No.
to
Some
something?
A god king,
someone
apparently.
is it the founder? Is it Corbin Payne? Oh my, I don't can't even. God, he looks like nauseous the
I'm
moment he says it.
inclined to think so, yeah. Anna, there is no way Corbin Payne wasn't a rift at this point.
I think it's fairly obvious it would have to be given this city.
Everything. He literally built it.
Yep.
But
Now,
you know
whether
who's
he
also
was,
been here? No, no, go ahead, Simon.
I was just going to say whether he was simply a rift or something far more.
I I've s- he's I know he's we down at the mental asylum that where like there was
They had me.
sh- s- c- Crystal, I think, who the Snow Queen, I think, or something. Like she spoke about it. I have it. He absolutely.
Okay. I was unconscious for that. What did she say about
I,
him?
s- everybody left. I connected with her. I made I don't know. I I I made her. I didn't. She was talking about killing people, and I made her not want to kill anybody. Um, and I saw a lot of pain and suffering because of that. And there was a Corbin Payne was involved in a lot of that. I
Alan,
I
you're muted.
Percy, while you are listening to Zio explain this, you can see a just blood red slash that crosses Zio straight down the middle. And it's more specifically focused around Zio. I can't remember, where did you get hit with the ice with the shard?
um do you like which the
The
at
mirror shard. Yeah, when you got the Dolorous stroke.
oh, I was never it appeared on me.
Okay. Um
But I held her hand, so
okay. So what you see is that this like there is that line that sort of divides, but
Mhm.
you see this blood red spot through Zio's hand.
Through my gloves.
Yeah. You can tell that this is powerful, whatever it is.
Anna, do you see that?
Do I?
Roll look beyond the mist.
Oh boy.
I rolled a 6
That
and a 3, by the way. That
is an
was
8.
wild.
Okay. You can barely see it. However, as you do see it, it starts to kind of give you some of them visions that you don't like.
No, I
What
don't
a
like
thing to say.
that.
What a thing to say. Some of those little visions you like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
you
is these
start to
these funny little things that you hate seeing.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
the little nightmares.
Why is
Uh
everyone
huh.
staring at? I mean, I'm used to people. This is a different kind of staring at me than I'm used to.
Zia, when you say you connected with her, that's where you got the mirror shard.
I mean, not.
Yes or no, Zio?
No, I don't recall. No, not that I.
Okay. She left a mark on you just like she did me.
Well, I, I, I know. I took her paint. Like
All of it?
yes, that's what I did. I wouldn't have been able to get through the everything that we had to do that they were using all of the magic that what they were consuming to get through different reality. I couldn't have. I
Are
I
you okay?
I'm fine.
Zio,
I'm I don't know if I'm still reeling over the fact that you're dead. So I don't know.
do I notice that Anna's starting to like drift off with visions now?
Yeah.
Anna,
Do I do I have any like frame of or like notice anything going on at this point?
No, you're kind of
I'm
overwhelmed
just
with
whoop,
visions.
my brain is gone.
Anna?
oh great. Yeah, Percy's up and across the room and like shining a light in her eyes.
Anna,
Hi Simon, welcome to the group.
I'm sir
Fascinating.
sir, I'm
Chaos.
so sorry.
No,
I
don't apologize. He's having the time of his fucking life.
no, I'm so I can't apologize. I brought you into this and I regret that immensely. I'm
Oh,
so
no,
sorry.
no, Zio. You shouldn't regret. As Percy so pointed out, I'm actually enjoying this. This is fascinating. You see,
I get that a lot.
in, shall we say, regular life, there aren't a lot of challenges for me.
He's rich as fuck. Anyway, Anna.
Interesting
Anna.
to find something that might challenge here. And perhaps remove something that could be a threat.
Yeah,
What?
like I am genuinely like putting the my other friend in recovery position and like what is happening to Anna?
Can I Zio inherently wants to do some. I don't want Anna.
Yeah,
I want Anna to be. I would use my powers if necessary. I want Anna to be
Yeah.
present again.
So what do you want to do? Is the
Okay,
question.
let me look. I have. Ooh.
I know what I want to do.
Mm, you
I'm-
do.
Need a second Neptune because I
No,
know
well, I
exactly
wouldn't.
what I want to do.
I think I'm if you look like you're attending to him and going to try and bring Anna out of it, then I won't try as well.
Okay, Alan, I would like to burn my panopticon tag and see whatever Anna is seeing.
Okay, I wanted to bring her out of it, but
Yeah, no, something
Okay.
triggered this, and I would like information. I'm a terrible friend. Don't worry about it.
Do me a favor.
no, it just
roll
means
me,
I have to burn my tag. Did you both?
do me a favor. Roll me 2d6. Give me the result.
Who?
You.
Me. 4 and a 6, so a 10.
Okay. And what's your wounded at?
I don't know because I didn't mark it down. Did we decide that I was wounded?
Well, you're always considered wounded if you don't have healed. So, cool.
I really think it's that my PDF didn't save. I'm gonna be real honest.
No, you the only people that have ever gotten wounded or healed literally told to was me and Sin.
Yeah. So you haven't healed. As you look into what Anna is seeing, you're seeing a world on fire. You see the city on fire. You hear the scream of thousands upon thousands of people. You see a bridge with cars crashed and stopped, and a single person walking towards a large tower.
Do I know that person?
You don't. All you can tell is that they have a purplish suit that looks like it's worse for wear.
Do I see Anna?
Yes, you do. Anna's standing right next to you.
I look over at her and I grab her by the face, in which I forget how tall Anna is, but you know, Percy's giant. So he like looms down over you and grabs you by the face and turns your face to look at him. Wake up.
Do I see him?
Yeah. He stops and looks directly at you as Percy's trying to wake you up.
No, wake up. We have to go, Anna. This isn't for us. Not yet. We have to go.
The man points a finger at you, and you snap out of it.
Oh,
Yeah, I think you wake up and like your head's in Percy's lap and he's looming over you like
Dude.
sitting on the couch like
oh, yeah, completely disoriented at this point. Like, last thing she remembers, she was sitting by Zio, Now she's like this. She just kind of jumps.
Yeah, hey, you're okay. You're okay. Who was that?
Do I know who it was?
You, with all the research that you've done and the moments that you had before Percy had interrupted, you heard the name Corbin Payne.
Okay. It's like that's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure. It was him. Payne.
Great. Great. Fucking great. Okay.
Would anyone like to share with the rest of the class?
Yeah.
I don't know. Are we ending here and picking back up next time?
We can go a couple more minutes, but yeah, we
Okay.
will be ending here in a few minutes.
Okay. Anna just got dropped into a vision of the end of the city and Corbin Payne, and he pointed at us and snapped us out of it.
That's concerning.
It's a bit. Okay. Okay. Research mode. Research mode. Simon, would you like to join the club and help?
If you're looking for challenges, we've got plenty.
We are so challenging, Simon.
I guess that. How reliable are these visions?
I think Percy is still like just petting
I've never
Anna's
had 'em.
hair. Like just like, please don't fall back into a vision. I don't want to go in there again. Anna, how reliable are your visions?
Feel like more reliable than I want to admit.
There you go.
It's not a guarantee, it's a possibility.
But
One of many.
A potential.
we know what happened a few months ago. What happened with you? There was, Simon. Everybody just went crazy. Like it was just destruction. It was maddening for just like hours and hours. Like I know that that's going to happen again. I know, and everybody know. We've been telling. I've been.
All right, Theo. If this is a possibility that Corbin Payne will be returning and, well, bringing hell with him, so to speak, then I suppose I don't have much of a choice in the matter. Because, frankly, this is not Corbin Payne's city anymore.
No,
This
it
is
sure
mine.
is.
And I'll be damned if I'm going to let him tear down what I've built.
Most of it is yours.
You're that rich.
Yeah,
You have
he
no
is.
idea.
No, I literally am a waiter.
Zio, you know how the name Darrow is on everything in the city, right next to Payne.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hi.
Real quick before we end there, I also just want to add a little flavor text. Part of the security that you've hired for your businesses are called Jotun security.
Oh no, no, no.
They are high-end executive security, and you pay them well, and they guard your shit.
I've heard of Jotun. I know
Yeah, you
that
have.
one. That's
Props,
me
Jack.
IRL. I know what I've heard.
Yeah.
I like Marvel comics.
Fucking frost giants.
I know Loki. Anyways.
Yep.
I mean, they're giants in general, not just frost giants.
I know.
But yeah, I think that's a great place to end. Let's go ahead and do some outros in reverse here.
Oh, that's me. Oh, okay.
Womp
Hold on.
womp.
Okay, where am I going to be this week? I will be back on your screen. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Hi, my name is Cassidy, better known as Yoda or Yoda Almighty. I use she, they pronouns. You will see me back on your screens this coming Thursday for the return of Redacted, which is my buddy JD's horror game over on Live from the Apocalypse. All of us have multiple ghosts in our heads. Some of us now have split those ghosts off into their own undead bodies. Unclear. Yeah. Anyway, David Lynch's 24 has become David Lynch's 72 now. And then on alternating Saturdays, although you should watch The Other Table, is Path of the Fates over on Tales from the Table Studios. It is our Star Wars Force and Destiny campaign. This week is the Jedi Table. Yesterday was the Sith, but that's too strong a word. We are hashtag not Jedi table. I made choices, and now all the Destiny dice are light side dice. But I lived and got to choke out a bitch. So, yeah. And then alternating Thursdays with Redacted, you will find me over on Entropy Emporium for God Complex, our Girl by Moonlight campaign, where we are piloting the husks of dead gods as mechs to fight interdimensional space kaiju. I'm an actual cannibal in that game now. I got put in a situation where I ate my best friend's heart.
Oh,
job.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It was pretty wild. It was pretty wild. It was either that or his corpse go crazy and kill a bunch of people, so I ate his heart. Anyway, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Did you change your character's name to Shia LaBeouf?
You know, you are the first one to make the joke. You are the first. I've been saying actual cannibal for a month in my outros, and no one has made the joke. Thank you, Alan, for
You're
understanding.
welcome.
Thank you.
He's
Actual
gaining
cannibal,
on you.
Shia LaBeouf.
LaBeouf. Anyway,
On the corner of your eye,
Rise,
you spot him.
it's you, buddy.
It's me.
And
Hi,
you.
I am Rise, as has been pointed out. Also, Sean. You can find me on the internet at Rise on Blue Sky, or if you want to look at some of the photography stuff I do, you can find that on Instagram as Rig and Black Photography. A lot of cosplay stuff, nature stuff, animals, landscapes. I'm really whatever the hell catches my attention at any moment. As far as games and stuff going, I actually don't have anything planned because all my stuff keeps getting canceled. But I have something possibly in the works over at High Shelf Collective that is basically a reschedule of something else that got canceled. We're trying to do things. I don't know. it'll happen or it won't. Other than that, I'm here. I'm around. I usually show up in one shots all over the place. So, yeah, wherever those happen to be at any given time. I think that's Heck.
Yeah, I think it's me. I didn't know though, because I don't have stream up. My internet was starting to lag, and I was like, I think I can't have both of these up at the same time. Yeah, hey everybody, it's me, Sir Heckalot. You know, I'm here. I'm on your screen. I'm slowly sinking out of camera. I played Anna, Ripped of the Raven. Great stuff. You can find me all over the internet at Sir Heckalot, including Twitch, Itch, I guess Twitter as long as supplies last, but honestly, just find me elsewhere. Don't stay there. You should leave. Go over to Blue Sky. That's where I'm posting about birds and inexplicably like attracting all of these birders and things. It has been interesting interacting with the bird ski, as I call them. It's a great time. So find me over there and just generally around the internet. It's the best place to figure out where I'm going to be in the TTRPG space next. They tend to wander a lot, wear a lot of hats, do a lot of things. But most notably, you can find me for the most part over on Neon Lights Roleplay every other Monday for Oathsworn Odyssey of the Dragon. and it's a
Oh,
really
Swarm.
great time. Oh, Swarm! And then on Friday on Neon Lights is the part 2 of our 2-part finale for Cold Hands, Warm Hearts, our Raymond Frost Maiden campaign. So if you want to see like the very end of a 4-year campaign, go check that out on Friday. But other than that, you can find me on Enchanting Sorcery every other Tuesday for Into the Old Marguerite, Into the Woods style 5e campaign. Great time. And then every other Thursday, I am on a Tyranny of Dragons campaign over on Crits and Giggles RPG. It's a great time. I said it's a great time a lot of times because they're all amazing. But for the most part, that's me. Let's keep on keeping on.
Hi, I'm Neptune. You can't find me anywhere if you tried. All the social media links on here, they go nowhere. I'm off everything except for the Singularity Discord. So join that if you're not a part of it. Actually, you still can't find me on Instagram. I lied. I'm at Neptune.
I'll just say I follow you on Instagram.
I know. But I just deleted my Twitter today, so that's why I was. But not like I've been using it, but I was like, I'm done. Anyways, I'm at Neptune_Holmes on Instagram. I don't post too much about tabletop games, but if you like stationery or art, I post about that there. I have done the art for this campaign, which I will likely be revising soon, but I've done art for other games that people here have run and such, so you can feel free to hit me up on Instagram or on the Discord here if you're interested in my art. I always have commissions open. Other than that, I'm only streaming for City of Mist, Pain Town, Singularity Inc. So you're not catching me anywhere else. You're not catching me.
Drag you somewhere. I'm gonna make it happen.
You drag me kicking and screaming. No. I'll do other things, but you're right now for the past year you've only been able to find me. So that's me, Neptune Holmes, on Instagram and running around saying Discord. Yahoo.
Guess that leaves me. Hey, everybody. My name's Alan, the All Seeing Eye. I am a professional game master and game writer. I write for games like City of Mist, in which you'll find a lot of my stuff for Breaking Neon is currently for sale on Drive-Thru RPG. Next time you'll see me here is next week, as I am actually going to be playing in a game with our very own Synthetic 20, reprising my role as Father Deacon Brandt, the Rift of Lucifer, the Fallen. He is a smarmy piece of shit, but he's also holy, so, you know. After that, we will be back the next day on Sunday for Breaking Neon. And I think the following week we have part 2 of Fall of Atlantis, which is the 3-shot by Two Little Mice for the Outgunned Adventure System. I know, it's so cool. I love it. Unfortunately, there was an issue with the VOD, so we didn't get all of the VOD recorded, but we'll be going through a comprehensive, walkthrough of what happened. Lots of daring do and nearly dying. It was fun. But yeah, go ahead, stick around. We are going to be rating tabletop. What did I say? It was tabletop something.
Was it Tabletop Notch?
Yeah, Tabletop Notch. There we go. We'll be rating Tabletop Notch. So have a good one and see you next time.